Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT champion. So looks like it's time for a custom race on Gran Turismo Sport. So looks like first up, I'm about to get ready to dirt race on the Ford Mustang Gr.B rally car for today. So looks like I just definitely drove in this Ford Mustang since, well, definitely I'm just gonna say a while ago, but well, actually I just took the little distance driven by 4.5 miles, so looks like I might be able to go for a spin for it because, well, actually I just already used it for it, so maybe this will be able to have an ordinary rally race for it, because just only to make sure for it. So this is going to be quite giving you a little simple choice to have some more mileage points for it, because, well, looks like I'm on the $9 million range to reach up to 10 mil. So definitely I might be able to go over to Fisherman's ranch, so this will be able to go just fine for it. So looks like I'll be able to start on the daybreak. Just grab the rally car and then this will be able to be ready to go. So definitely the number of laps will be able to start out on 2, and well, actually I might be able to go for the Gr.B category division, so this will be able to do just fine. So looks like this is going to be quite getting pretty much enjoying for this. So, well, in case this might be the interior view for the Ford Mustang, so this is going to be quite enjoyed to see it. But definitely a little quick reminder, because I might be able to use the Ford Mustang for making a Screaming Gophers library, so it'll be able to be putting up here on the next video, so this is going to have to take a little bit of while for it. Okay, so looks like everything's good. Now let's race with the Audi Sport Quattro S1. So probably today's segment is the Audi versus Ford rally team, because this is going to be quite very prepared to be a Mary Sport. So looks like this is going to have to take it in to do the best. So I might be able to give a little bit of much adjustment might need to have for it. So it is definitely by giving the bolt, so it's definitely used on dirt tracks. So let's go for it and race it at daybreak. Now looks like it's about to get ready to kick it up a notch. Okay, so definitely this is quite very good for the 2015 model that actually works to drive on the dirt. So this is definitely quite perfectly fit for it. Well, maybe the Ford Focus is definitely a good hatchback rally car, because it was definitely quite very used for it since the World Rally Championship, because really like rally cars that definitely fit on hatchback cars for it. So definitely muscle cars that also fits to be driving on dirt. That's definitely like the dirt spec on the 2011 Ford Mustang from the crew. Yep. Definitely Mustangs can drive on dirt that might be quite very fit as quite good to make it is from FR to an all-wheel drive car. Now, practically, this will be able to give a little bit of torque distribution to keep it a little bit much hold. So, I might be able to race on 2 laps, so looks like this might be pretty good for a first place lead to catch the Audi Sport. Okay, give it a little bit much more dirt handling to keep it in. Just keep the turns go smooth and handling for it. Oh, looks like pretty tricky for an old school vehicle. Let's see how this muscle car can also beat the rally car for it, because this will give it all the advantage for it. Okay, gloves are coming up, and then this will go extreme effort. Okay, that's pretty good. Stay focused. This is gonna have to keep it in. Hold on. Sorry, definitely just giving a little bit of check by giving a clock moment for it. Okay, looks like this is gonna have to give a little bit distracted time for it. Just keep a little bit of concentration by now. very close. Maybe you should probably have to nickname the Ford Mustang KR. Stands for King of the Road. Unlike the Shelby 350 KR, that's separately mentioned in GT2 as a secret car, of course. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, actually it's still wearing a Killer Bass racing outfit, so I'll be able to change to the Screaming Gophers racing outfit before I'm about to get started on the library editor until the next part, of course. So, looks like I'm still trying to keep focusing on it, keep a little bit steady dirt on it. Way epic jump. Pretty going off-road extreme. Hope I could probably have to get more distance, and looks like the final lap is going to be on its way. Okay, Gal might be stay on the second gear while taking much extremely turns for it. One jump, and here's the second one. Woohoo! Well, that most other dirt drivers can also have never want to try this trick for it because, well, it's very risky, but it also has to stick to the professional stuff. Now let's just keep it in, push hard on the right turn, and then you'll be able to keep the gaps to be on go. Okay, one jump, keep crossing in. I'll be able to stay steady for it. Okay, one e-brake, and then just quick recovered. Okay, so it looks like the Audi is coming back for a little overtake time for it. Wants to stay on the lead. Now let's just go and keep it in, and then slide, turning left, then going on the rough straight. Ooh, epic jump on the straight while you're at it. This will go extremely hard turning with a blast for it. At it, this will give it much more jumper in case. Pretty much, this will give it in for it. Okay, now I only have to do it with the S hairpin for it. But this is going to be quite very good for a Mustang that also works perfectly for a muscle car that drives on the dirt course. This will give it in for it. Pretty much, and now let's just keep smoothing in right at it. Almost there for one last stretch, and then this is going to be good. On the double on the clock. Checker flag, it's on its mark. Wow, looks like that's race 1 of 3 complete. Definitely might be able to stay on the dirt while taking a little bit cruise time in the tarmac. So, looks like this is going to be quite getting a little bit standard earnings, might be able to be good just fine. So, looks like this is going to be pretty good for it. So, looks like 2 laps on the Fisherman's Ranch is done now. Let's just go on over to the Colorado Springs for having a 4-lap challenge. Well, actually, I might be able to have a sunrise to take a little daybreak after that. So, I might be able to go with 4 laps, so this will be able to keep it in for it. Because this will go pro, and then this will also to keep in track of it until this will be it. So, every time that each rally race event, because the Audi Sport S1 Quattro might be able to come in, but it is a historic race car. Well, that was a 1980s rally car, because this is going to be quite good to have the young rally cars can also to be the student, because the 80s rally car is the expert and the newer ones are the students, because this is definitely might be able to learn any kinds of basics while you're at school. So, looks like race number 2 on Colorado Springs Lake. Just look at this beautiful sunrise to look at it. Isn't this nice? So, looks like it's time to get ready to go. And we're ready to get started. Now, let's just go and keep at it until this will also keep the 4 laps to be on hold. It looks like the Ford Mustang Gr.B rally car becomes the teacher. Well, definitely that might be as an ordinary student rally car, because, well, looks like the old rally cars never gets old for it, because still got some few tricks to go in for it. Ooh, looks like this is going to be quite trickier to be expected with. Gonna have to say, because this is quite giving a little bit of rally racing 101. How to be a rally driver of a pro. Well, definitely it also saying how to be a rally driver like a pro, because this is gonna be has the correctly saying for it. Now, looks like this is gonna be quite getting a little bit of expert for it. Back to be it as a student, Ford Mustang rally car. Might be able to learn all the stuff from the Audi S1 Quattro. Okay, looks like halfway there on the 2nd lap. That'll be able to keep at it. There you go. Try not to give a little bit of spray paint on the instructor. Well, this is going to have to give him a little hard basics to it. Woohoo! Well, not on dirt tricks for this one, because this is going to be quite giving a little bit chance to do it. The student will become the master of all the rally cars for it. Okay, well, still got more ways to have to give it a little bit more, much better grade to do a little standard course test. So, little quick comments, folks. What is the square root of 4 laps while having a rally race? Just post a comment anytime if you really want to get some learning basics to it. That will also provide a little quick question for education. So, looks like this is going to be quite pretty good. The Audi is definitely comes back in the lead. Now, looks like moving on the 3rd lap. Pretty much and pretty simple. It looks like this is going to be a one hard effort to go at it. Okay, looks like the Ford Mustang comes back in the lead. This will be able to keep pretty much simple as keeping the turn goes up and goes quite slowly. Whoa, looks like this is going to be quite too tricky expert on it because the teacher always needs to get a little bit more basics on it. Well, actually, teachers are quite expert and students are always being the basic one for it because this will also give a little bit much class for it. Now, almost there to take one final lap, but it always has a little bit of mistakes happen to it. Okay, looks like final lap. Until then, before the last stretch will be coming in for it, because this is going to have to take a little bit much harder to go for. Okay, pretty much for it, the Audi is really quite to see all the skills for the modern rally cars to go through it, because it's still got more ways to go for it. Go, slide on the inside and then take the, well, definitely slide left and then slide right. That's definitely the wrong answer when I'm taking a little bit of turns for it. Okay, so probably before taking 4 laps, 2 times 2 equals 4 means having a lot of duration of extending a lot of more work or taking a little bit distance to be able to be told. Okay, so motorsport tip, while giving the important answer fact, the square root of 4 laps while having a race means 7 miles. That's definitely quite very good. So maybe this is going to be quite giving a little bit much harder to tell, but education experts always giving some more answers to each student. So looks like race number 2 has dismissed for now. So probably that taking the next course is going to be quite getting a little bit simple for it. So looks like it's time to get ready to go and race on to Sardenga. We'll be able to race at the windmills. So looks like time for a nighttime rally racing for it, because this is going to be quite very prepared. So I kind of think that giving the modern rally cars will also to give a chance to do it, but even so, this is gonna have to quite giving a little bit simple chance to dealio for it. So looks like this is gonna have to take some more concentration for the modern rally cars to take the chance to make its way to win. So final race for the rally challenge for the Ford Mustang, because this will give it everything for a final showdown. Now, let's give everything all I got and then let the Audi take the head start. Okay, let's give it a little bit of better inside corner out for it. So it looks like the Audi is definitely quite getting a smart choice for it. And looks like this is going to be quite pretty easier to sneaking in on the inside turn. Okay, there you go. Now might be stay at it and then the Audi is definitely quite giving the chance to go push through. Okay, looks like that's pretty good for the turbocharged one. Okay, now change a little plan. Looks like Audi is in first again. Just give it a little bit of upper hill turns, might be able to get a chance. Now let's go for it, and then this will be able to take a little half lap for it. 50% chance of taking a little bit runs on the lap. This will be quite getting a little bit useful for on the map. Looks like 2/4 is definitely turning in for. Now let's keep at it until this will keep it in for a little slide going in. Okay, that's definitely quite getting a little mistaken turn. So it looks like it's a little open to give a little chance to keep a little distance away from the Audi rally car for us. Okay, looks like here comes the upper hill again. This might be giving a little bit slight turn to keep going up and go. Throttle might be able to do it much perfectly while sliding in. Okay, there you go. Stay at it while you're trying to do a little mid-air jump. Perfectly. 3/4 or definitely almost there to the final lap. Keep at it. This will get it in. Okay, now this is the perfect gap distance while the Audi takes the chance, and then this will go slided through it. Little small straight will be able to go at it. Okay, looks like this is going to be quite steeper closer in. Now let's kick this gear back up in, and now almost to the final stretch, because this is going to have to take one last chance do it for racing, and then third chances for mid-jump, and then slide it into the finish line. But that will be a 360-degree spin victory because that was so close that everybody wants to see the epic finish. So, looks like that was pretty good. Center earnings means quite getting a little bit much more warm-up effort to do so. So this is going to be quite very good for it. Now, I'll be able to get ready to exit out and then grab the 2 colors to be purchasable, to be available with. Now, time for the mileage exchange. So, looks like time to buy the P8 large flakes and then the P6 aluminum metallic. This is going to be quite good for it. All the pink colors will be able to be finishing up by check mark, and then this will be able to go for. Well, kind of think that this is going to be best for the Ford Mustang Gr.B rally car, because this is definitely Total Drama library ready for next library design for it, because this is going to be quite very good to see it through for it. But only for a matter of few days, but it will be able to be uploaded later on until in the future, until now. So this is going to be quite very importantly here for you folks. Have your favorite Gr.B rally cars to have a good time for a race online in sport mode or in the lobby. That will be able to give a little chance of motivating to yourselves if you want to have a better chance to do. So, I hope you really enjoyed this video, you guys. Thanks for watching and have a good day. And please don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And don't forget the links on the description down below in case if you're interested enough to see more for it. I hope this is going to be quite giving the best time for it. So, looks like I'll be able to continuing on with a custom race on Gran Turismo Sport. And I'll see you guys next time. Keep on racing. Stay cool.